What is going on today, guys? AU here, and today we're bringing you another doubles team, and actually just basically having fun with this team. I've kind of that's what I've been doing with doubles lately, is I'm trying to build teams that are fun to use and that I like using. So that's what we're doing. But actually, I got this idea started out with one of the teams that top cut the what was it called? The Champions Cup. I think Sajan. Was it Sajan or James Beck? One of the two. One of the two. I might even be wrong saying that it was one of them, but one of them I think was the one that top cut with Ludicolo Pelipper, which is cool. A lot of people. Rain to me this year is probably the worst weather. I just feel like Rain got a huge nerf. There's not a lot of good Swift Swim abusers. Like, I don't know. I just feel like Rain got a huge nerf this year. But apparently he got it to work, and that's kind of where I took this team inspiration from. Also, it's like gonna be super rainy here where I'm at for like the next week or so. So I think I actually have a rain team in singles that I'm gonna be using. So stick around. We're actually gonna have like pretty much rain teams all week long. But if you are new here, subscribe, because I am posting Pokemon videos like this every single day. I do competitive Pokemon doubles, singles, draft league. I actually am in the middle of another draft right now, and I think that I'm probably going to end up putting that one on YouTube. My draft is looking really good. I'll have a draft analysis. If it's done before Friday, I'll have a draft analysis up maybe Friday or Saturday, depending on when my playoff battle goes up. Because we are in the playoffs with one of our teams in one of our leagues, and we're gonna have like a 10-week break between that one, so I think that's a good time to kind of start another one and kind of have them cycling in and out. That way we're not missing too many draft battles, and I'm really liking draft right now. It kind of forcing me to be creative, but I've rambled on for a little bit. This video is actually just going to be a breakdown of this team. I have played a couple games with it. It's fun to use, like I said. Not anything like overpowered, but it does have some unique interactions between the team. So actually, I think I already see one problem. My showdown reset, so it reverted this back to Life Orb. But we are going to start with our Pelipper here. We have Focus Sash Pelipper with Drizzle. You don't really need Damp Rock if the other person doesn't have Weather. Like, Weather changes so constantly in this meta, it's like Damp Rock is kind of useless. Plus, you don't really need those extra turns in VGC. You shouldn't be going past those turns anyways. But we are running Drizzle with Weather Ball, Hurricane, Tailwind, Protect. You could run Scald. I like Weather Ball for the damage output, but Scald is just as good. Plus, you have the chance to like burn physical attackers and stuff, so that's good. But yeah, we are just running max speed, max special attack, modest, just because with Tailwind at 117 you're going to be faster than most things anyways. Tailwind doesn't really pop up anymore, so you really need to calc for like Scarf, like maybe, I don't even know, like I think Dragapult is still the fastest thing in the format right now, so that's pretty much the only thing you're calculating for, and you're already hitting that with 252 speed, so I just put the rest in special attack, and it's been working. So that's kind of the gist behind Pelipper. You have Focus Sash just in case you do want to get the Tailwind up, and you don't want to make sure you don't want to go down. You have the Focus Sash, you get the Tailwind up, you can come in with Dragapult, Togedemaru, Primarina, any of those Pokemon, and do really well. Next we have our Dragapult here, and I'm telling you, my showdown reset. This is supposed to be choice band. We have a Dragapult here, kind of interesting set, choice banded. With Clear Body, Dragon Dart, Phantom Force, U-Turn, and Sucker Punch. That honestly is kind of subject to change. Since I don't have Life Orb on Ludicolo now, Life Orb on Dragapult isn't horrible. I was running Choice Band just because I was playing around with the Life Orb Ludicolo, and this means I kind of like Sucker Punch, but I mean you could change this to Fly. You could be 4 attacks Life Orb. I don't think you need Protect on this Dragapult. This is in case you want to max Dragapult and just max Airstream things, and set it beside like Primarina or something. That's usually a good partner for it. Fly, hit things with Hyper Voice from Primarina. So that's kind of the gist of Dragapult there. Like I said, I was running Choice Banded because I had Life Orb on Ludicolo. Now that I don't, you can put that back on Dragapult. The biggest thing with Dragapult is we are also supposed to be Jolly. there's sorry guys, there's so much stuff wrong. I'm having to change it as I go. But we are supposed to be jolly. The biggest thing with Dragapult is the U-turn, interaction. So U-turn is an important move because we have weakness policy on Ludicolo. So you can U-turn your own Ludicolo and activate that weakness policy, bring in Pelipper, and get the rain up, hit something with Max Geyser or whatever. So that's kind of your interaction would be, you lead Dragapult Ludicolo, you U-turn out onto your own Ludicolo, so you get the weakness policy activated, you bring in Pelipper, Ludicolo gets a double speed, and then you just nuke something, right? So that's kind of the interaction there. With Ludicolo, we are running weakness policy Swift Swim. We have just enough EVs to outspeed Dragapult in the rain. We have Energy Ball, Hydro Pump, Ice Beam, Protect, and then max special attack and everything else I just threw into HP. I didn't really run a lot of calcs, so that if you do use this team and you want to run more calcs, definitely do. I would calc things like Togekiss max Airstream crits, so on and so forth. But this has been working, and Ludicolo, its special attack stat is not like super high, but it does a lot of damage with the weakness policy proc. And since Dragapult's so fast, it usually just gets that weakness policy off anyways. The only thing is, if you have Togekiss on the field that has like Follow Me, Indeedee, Clefairy, Clefable, all those Pokemon, like all Follow Me Pokemon are gonna kind of mess it up, but it hasn't been too big of a problem for me testing out this team. Now, the next thing we have is Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr is solely here because we need a Trick Room matchup and we need a Sand matchup. I know we have Water types, but Sand gives this team a hard time. Like, Sand gives any team a hard time. It can hit Pelipper. Ludicolo can't really deal that much damage to Tyranitar because it gets the special defense boost if it's in the sand. Ludicolo can deal with Excadrill, but most of these sand teams are going to have things like Togekiss on them, so that's a little annoying to deal with. So Conkeldurr is basically here just for that Tyranitar Excadrill matchup and the Trick Room matchup. You have Rock Slide for like Torpal and stuff, Close Combat and Drain Punch. Close Combat's going to take out a Dynamax Tyranitar, Drain Punch or Mach Punch would take out a regular Tyranitar. So Close Combat's just there for when you need that extra damage. And then it hits 71 speed, which is 142. Honestly, I don't really remember what Aaron Trail was hitting that speed for. This is Aaron Trailer's Conkeldurr set. This has been my favorite set in Season 3. Just because the Close Combat calcs are very needed with Incineroar running around and stuff, so that's kind of why I'm running this certain Conkeldurr set. We do have AV and Guts, so that's something to look out for too. And then we have Togedemaru here. I was playing with Raichu, but I didn't like Flame Orb Conkeldurr, and I had Focus Sash on Pelipper, so Raichu didn't really have an item. Air Balloon Togedemaru is just really annoying to deal with, because you really want to hit it with either a Fire, Fighting, or Ground type move, and just eliminating Ground type moves altogether is really good. It has a fast Fake Out, Nuzzle for speed control. Thing Zap is a pretty actually powerful move, and then Spiky Shield is just a better protect, honestly. But yeah, so we have this Togedemaru here. You could run Iron Head if you wanted to over Zing Zap. That is another option because we don't really have any Steel type coverage on the team. But fairies aren't that hard to deal with just because like you're not super weak to fairy types. But yeah, so that's the Togedemaru set. And then lastly, we have our Primarina here, and this is why I had Flame Orb on Conkeldurr, not because of the Raichu. I've seen this. Oh yeah, I wanted to change this to E-Belt, Expert Belt. Expert Belt Primarina is actually really strong with Liquid Voice. It has a lot of coverage. Hyper Voice turns into a Water type move. Fairy types obviously they'll hit Dragapult really hard. Energy Ball is there to deal with other Water types that might just wall the team. Like say they have Milotic on the other side of the field, right? A bulky Water type that you see a lot of. Energy Ball is going to be able to take care of that, especially if you have like max overgrowth. Primarina is just bulky altogether. And then you have Ice Beam for like flying types like Togekiss or something if you want to be able to hit those. But like I said, Primarina is just overall bulky and a good bulky Water type with a good damage output to put on the team. And we are hitting 90 speed, which is 180, which would outspeed things like Durant and stuff, so you wouldn't have to worry about that. And obviously the E-Belt is just there for if you're going to hit something with super effective damage, you're going to do a lot of damage to it. So that's kind of the thought process behind that. But that's basically the team. Nothing too special about it. Like I said, it's just really fun to use the Pelipper Dragapult Ludicolo combo with the U-turn weakness policy. Ludicolo is really fun to use, and yeah, definitely give it a try. I will have the battle video for this team out tomorrow. Like I said, I'm gonna kind of start breaking these up a little bit like I used to. So we'll have the breakdown video today, the battle video tomorrow. We'll have another singles rain team on Wednesday. Thursday we'll probably have the Virizion team with Reb, and then Friday is going to be our playoffs draft league match against the Venerable Vivian. So definitely check that out and keep an eye out for those. But with that, guys, that's probably where I'm going to leave you. So if you like what you saw, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.